Trading at the Nigeria Stock Exchange today ended positive with a close of 150 million shares traded in 2,853 deals worth 1.796 billion naira. Now, the bulls dominated the market with 27 gainers and 5 losers, most of them from the financial industry. Now, this is a great start for the market compared to how it began trading last week. According to the NSE weekly report, the market capitalization plunged by 0.44% last week, as other indices finished lower with the exception of consumer goods and industrial goods sector, which appreciated by 0.04% and 1.02%. respectively. Well, also crashing was the value of bonds traded, which declined from a total of 78,261 units valued at 78.378 million naira in 61 deals the previous week to 1,034 units valued at 980,295 naira traded in 10 deals. Now, moving on to today's trade. The consumer goods sector is still finishing strong, appreciating by 1.33% and dominating the gainers chart. While on the flip side is Forte Oil. On the flip side, that's the losers chart, is Forte Oil, WAPIC, M-Benefit, and Union DAC Services. And that is, they are declining. Forte Oil right here is declining by 7.77%, and WAPIC is actually dropping by 4.76%. It was also a bad day for M-Benefit and Union DAC. On the top traders chart, we have Oando, Diamond, UBA, and Fidelity Bank. And that is because it's actually quite special, because most times the financial service industry is usually dominating this chart. But right now, Oando is taking the lead. Now, this hasn't happened in weeks. I could say in months, actually. So it's actually something great. And moving on to the global stock right here, we can see that FTSE and the Dow is actually in the red, and Nikkei is the only one to close in the greens, as well as the Nigeria Stock Exchange. And the Dow actually plunged by over 300 points today, and that's as a result of much decline in Apple and Facebook, that is tech stocks, which both dropped by 2.4% and 2.5% respectively. And also down is the share price of Nissan Motors, which crashed by 0.45%, following the arrest and likely removal of its chairman, Carlos Ghosn. While it was also a bad day for the FTSE, which fell by 0.19%. Well, that is still with the brouhaha surrounding Brexit talks. And even though it is gaining support, it's still quite being delayed. So investors are still skeptical about where they put their money. And I think that is why the FTSE is still dropping. Well, that's been a look at activities on the stock market, and it's back to Esther Vasey.